To the day almost 1 year ago,
Yeah.
since we had our first sort of trial event, called it Movers and Shakers.
That's right.
You know, our partners from Epicenter came down. I think the Swedish ambassador was here, and I think, you know, 150 important people from the sort of the grown-up, mature tech ecosystem, sort of say. They were here, and the thought was, will this fly? Will people be interested or whatever?
It was the time COVID, and they ended up closing down half the world. We still had the 150
It was the
people
Omicron.
in-
It was the Omicron thing.
Omicron, that's correct, right?
It was the Omicron shit the same day.
Exactly.
The same day. You know, the CEO
Yes.
of Old Mutual came. He was
Correct.
going to be here for half an hour. He stayed for 2 hours.
hours, exactly.
And we were, you know, tossing ideas back and forth. I think a week later they said, okay, we're moving in. And we
Exactly.
were like, wow.
But after this event, I said to Stefan, shit, we've just made a whole lot of promises
Yeah.
to a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
And we had an idea as to what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we
But
weren't
that-
exactly sure how we were going to execute on all
No,
this.
we weren't. But, you know, at least, so that was sort of end of November. We said we'll
Yeah.
start mid-Jan.
Correct.
So we had some time to think about it. You know, we were so smitten by this, you know, idea of, you know, creating a, you know, for the lack of a better word, what I always think about, a Studio 54 for
Yep.
business. You know, we're a great place where, you know, VCs, corporates, startups, you know, wackos with great ideas can meet.
Exactly.
And so how would you say so far, have we lived up to our own internal promises on that?
Listen, I definitely think we have. As a matter of fact, if one just takes some time to reflect on the year that's gone by, I'm actually very surprised. I did not, because the thing is, when you're running very fast, you pay very little attention. You sort of focus on the details, what you need to do next and deliver, right? And you're always concentrating on what we need to do next. But when you stop, you look back and you realize how grateful you need to be. And I am very grateful that we have made some amazing magic in this particular space.
I think the result this year has been astounding, you know, and the, you know, if you think about it, you know, what was it? 19 of the businesses, they upstaffed.
Yep.
12 of them got funding this year. And I think there's about 60 or so member companies
Correct.
right now, and very few has left. Remember how blown away
Exactly.
some people were when they got a private invite that we arranged for Richard Branson.
Branson,
You remember that? And they were just blown away. And what are we going to? And it was only like 20 people, and Richard Branson paid for the food at his wine farm and everything, and he engaged with everybody. And I think that was very inspirational for a lot of the people.
Totally. But for me as well, you know, when I mean, we had little guys doing amazing stuff in our townships, like Colin and Corsi, sat right next to Neil Schroeder, the managing director for probably the most innovative retailer on the continent, and they started talking. Lorna Mlonzi, who runs Sky Internet here, and she's grown a team phenomenally while being in this building, right? Her nickname from me is Mrs. Branson, because she spent the bulk of the evening talking to Richard about her internet company.
Yeah, of course.
Lorna's Sky Internet. I mean, when they started here, there were 3 of them. 3. We can't figure out where to put them anymore. You've got Loop that is going to be on our program, by the way. So Loop has been on every newspaper. They've credited us. They've spoken about the opportunities that they've gained right here at Innovations City. We look at Loop. You look at Bitprop, Carl Frederick and his team. If you look at the impact they're creating and how that business has grown. I was here for one event when they started hiring people, right? And all these people arrived, sended out onto Innovation City, and he said, go and talk to them. One of the most surreal experiences ever. I spoke to each and every one of those people, and you know, when people's eyes light up, going, listen, here's a great opportunity, we can create impact. His business is growing. So I can go on. We've got a lot of growth, so for me, that actually stands out.
Right. One of the things that I really loved was the speed dating event that we put together.
Yes.
And I mean, our team did such an incredible job on that.
And this is the one thing any startup needs to get right is have the right team that can execute. And we are so blessed to have the team that we have. They've pulled that off seamlessly. From the VCs to the startups, corporates, everybody raving about it.
And so we had 75 startups,
Yes.
12 corporates, 7 VCs.
Yeah.
We matched them. There was 463 quickies at 4 minutes. 463 over 2 hours. I think it's been great chatting to you. Obviously, great working with you for this year. So I want to thank you for this.
Thank you very much.
Last 12 months. Thanks for being such a great partner in all this. And next year is going to be awesome. So if you have actually watched this, which I'm not sure why you would. But if you watch this, thanks for listening to us and seeing us here.
All I can say is, if you're watching this and you've been through this space throughout the year, you are part of the magic that's been created. So I want to thank you for that. You're one of our staff members. We might not say it that often, but man, our team, I have the privilege to work with. I can get up every morning, come to the office, we can have a dream and you deliver on it. I don't think any founder can ask for more than that. And I really want to thank you all for just making this what it is. And to you, sir, let me say, you are a freaking rock star. I know you don't like people calling you that, but you've built so many businesses so successfully. I learned so much just sitting in a meeting with you. And he says, no, but I think we need to do this. No, we'll do it in 2 weeks from now. And I'm going, flipping hell, okay. And it happens. So there's so much confidence that you've instilled in me as a founder. I look up to you. I really, really do. You're a dear friend. And I just want to thank you for everything. It's been amazing. And I'm looking forward to the next couple of years. We don't plan checking out anytime soon. So we'll see you around.
So here you see our mutual admiration for each other. And anyway, I think we need to cut this short now. So thanks a lot for listening in, and we'll get back on some proper content some other time.
Yeah, some real content.
Yeah.
Without any hugs.
Yeah.
Cool. Have a good one.